This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania, which is offering $400 off every window and $800 off every door. And that's at no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year, too. Head on over to renewalbyandersen.com for more information. People are questioning Pittsburgh Public Schools' plan to close buildings. Meanwhile, some officials think it's high time to legalize recreational weed. About $5 million was put toward affordable housing, and this certainly wasn't a case of teenage wasteland. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Some Pittsburgh residents are raising eyebrows as the city's public school system mulls over another plan to close buildings and reshuffle thousands of students in an effort to save an estimated $3 million a year, reports the Center Square. While some have observed the district as overspending while underperforming, parents are questioning this strategy, as similar attempts over the last 20 years or so don't seem to have worked out. Nonprofit and contractor Education Resource Strategies was the one behind the plan, which, among other things, would eliminate pre-K through 8 schools in favor of separate buildings for pre-kindergarten through 5th grades and 6th through 8th grades. A direct reversal, by the way, of strategies that were put in place in 2012. Magnet elementary schools and partial magnet schools would also close. However, critics of the plan like advocacy group Education Rights Network claim that the data for the plan was old, opening up the district to the same mistakes. Additionally, some have claimed that parents' input was overlooked. But Education Resource Strategies President Jonathan Travers maintains the plan, quote, represents the best thinking on how PPS can evolve its schools to provide the best educational experience for every student. State lawmakers think it's high time to make recreational weed legal in Pennsylvania, reports PennLive. Representatives Rick Krajewski and Dan Frankel announced on Monday that they're looking for sponsors for what they're calling quote-unquote landmark legislation that would do just that. Even beyond just generating revenue for the state, this legislation would have a focus on both public health and in aiding communities and individuals who suffered from laws that levied harsh penalties for simple marijuana possession. Said Frankel, quote, we have a moral obligation to not only legalize, but also to work to repair the damage caused by decades of marijuana arrests. Various polls have shown that pot decriminalization has a majority bipartisan support in Pennsylvania, but let me know what you think at Today in PA at PennLive.com. Over $5 million has been put toward improving affordable housing throughout the state, states NorthCentralPA.com. The Department of Community and Economic Development revealed that this money has been invested in this effort through the Home Investment Partnerships Program, which provides municipalities grant and loan assistance to increase and preserve the supply of affordable housing for low and very low income residents. Over 100 low-income owner-occupied homes across 8 counties will be rehabilitated thanks to this funding. Members of the Central Pennsylvania Youth All-Star Band range in ages between 13 to 17, begins PennLive. They recently went viral and actually received an award from the Central Pennsylvania Music Hall of Fame for covering Baba O'Reilly by The Who. They went so viral, in fact, that Who lead singer Roger Daltrey saw their cover and, in his own words, loved it. Said he, quote, I've got to tell you, I'm really impressed. That's all, folks. For more news, visit PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast and to share it around with someone you think would like it too. Thanks ahead of time, and as always, thank you for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and we'll reconvene tomorrow for some more Today in PA.